I feel that it wasn't just a one-man show or just a couple. It was an entire firm. It was legal assistants. It was interns. It was the different staff attorneys. It was Paul Wallin, Dave Cohn, Steve Clare. It was everyone. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, how can you not, have the best representation when you have an entire legal team behind you, even though it may have been assigned to one particular attorney when it comes time for trial, but getting ready for that, you have the whole entire firm behind you. They had such it's almost like it wasn't a law firm at that point. It was like they were family. And it was like they cared. And they embraced me and my wife and my whole family. And it wasn't just a law firm. They embraced us as people, as individuals. And you can't act that. You can't put that on. That's something that comes from them in their heart. It's real. And they were, you couldn't have asked for anything better. Wallin Klarich was amazing, and that was one of the things I know when I talked to them about is I wanted something in my agreement with them that they would stay in touch, and they had 24 hours to respond to phone calls and emails, because with previous attorneys it wasn't getting done. Not only didn't need that to do that though, they did that in and of themselves and on their own. I would get a phone call or an email from Paul Wallin or different attorneys on staff trying to find out at 6:30 in the morning, at 11:30 at night. I mean, I'm like, wow, this is awesome. And speaking with Wallin Klarich and Paul Wallin and his team of attorneys, and just the way they zeroed in on me and the facts of the case, and then seeing themselves with disbelief of how could this happen, and it just felt like a pit bull dogged determination to get to the truth and to allow that to be revealed and allow that to come forth, and knowing if they did that, then things would come out right, because truth always prevails. I did. I actually, when I was still incarcerated in jail, I had 4 public defenders forced upon me against my will, because I was seeking, my constitutional right of my own attorney. And I then hired one who, came with very high recommendations. He had specialized training, and ended up firing him. Hired another one who was a specialist in this field, who came highly recommended. Ended up firing him because they just weren't doing and representing me, and it just wasn't going anywhere. And I'm facing 60 years to life, and they not doing anything. And then when I found Wallin Klarich and spoke with Paul and his team, it was just amazing, the difference. It was a night and day difference from everything I had experienced. And when I was in jail, I interviewed 30 different attorneys and felt nothing was happening with any of them. I was overjoyed. I was, as now, choked with emotion of knowing that what I felt all along in my heart, and what I had a hope and a trust and a belief in, and that is that the truth would come out. And Wallin Klarich and Paul Wallin and Dave Cohn and their entire legal team and staff was relentless in seeing that this truth would be uncovered, revealed, and it did. And it was like a high five. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I saw them roll up their sleeves. I saw them jump in. I saw them embrace me and my family. I saw them turning every stone, every rock, looking behind every wall, every crevice, and they had such a determination. And it wasn't just one. It was that's the incredible thing. It was the entire firm, the entire team. And you just, that is rare. You don't see that. And that was a huge, huge blessing in my life.